It's the first Friday in September. It's Friday, September 2nd. Welcome to the National Outlook on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. I'm GHK Lall. Well, it takes a foreigner to say again the things that we are saying, and perhaps there'll be some more listening to him than listening to people like me, Glenn Lall, and others. Oil money is flooding into Guyana. Who will benefit? That was from last Friday, August 26th, Kaieteur News. It was from Reuters, international news agency, written by a fellow by the name of Graham Slattery of Reuters. Oh, and he went through the whole thing that we have talked about till we are, the hair is no longer in our head, on our heads, until we've got kind of grey in the face, until we can't stop cursing each other. On the one hand, the PPP, and all of this man Slattery is covering, the PPP says, yes, the money's coming in and we are doing this and that, and so on and so forth, and everybody gets up and cheer. Well, the people who are getting up and cheer and applaud are mainly one kind of people, supporters of the PPP. And as Mr. Slattery dug down into our history, he's saying that's mainly Indo-Guyanese. Hey, look, we've got to face it. Those are the people celebrating. As much as it may be undesired conversation, I am bold enough, and I hope honest enough to have it. Because there's another side of this oil story. Remember that heading. Oil money is flooding into Guyana. Who will benefit? And the people who support the PNC, they call it the coalition, APNU plus AFC these days, say, who are mainly Afro-Guyanese, say, well, where is the money? They're saying, show me the money. They're saying our regions are not benefiting. Our people are not feeling the outflows of oil money. And when there is relief money, we are not part of those who receive. Mr. Slattery, he must be commended, covered all these areas. And there's another side that he said where one businessman who I happen to know, Mr. Shell Mohammed of the gold business, he said there's this conversation between him and President Ali where the former said, hey, listen, we've got to involve some Afro-Guyanese business people here. And the response was that we are looking for that, we want that, but the capital is not there. So there's this challenge here of what actually is and what is behind the scenes, what the reality is behind the scenes. And this is what Mr. Slattery was good enough to talk about, to write about, and carried by Kaieteur News. We have this tale of two societies, two cities in our country, where one set is believed to be getting everything, and I think there's a lot of truth to that. That's my position. And another set, Afro-Guyanese, are experiencing not getting much of anything, which is also my belief. And this is the problem and the trouble and the tragedy of Guyana. This is where we are, my brothers and sisters, and I make no distinction between Indo-Guyanese and Afro-Guyanese or indigenous Guyanese. This is where I am. Unless we can fix this, unless we can have the honesty and the courage to address this, we are not going anywhere with this oil. We'll always have our wars, and sooner or later it's going to blow up in our faces. I hate to say this, but this is what has happened in other places. I'm GHK Lall on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. Thank you for listening to the National Outlook, and do have a wonderful and healthy weekend.